This is Mr. Tutorials for Dummies, and today I will be showing you how to make this Capbanded bracelet. This bracelet is only made on one loom. For this bracelet, you will need 9 pink rubber bands. I will be using hot pink. You'll need 9 blue rubber bands. And instead of using 9 pink rubber bands and 9 blue rubber bands, you can use 18 rubber bands of any color of your choice. And of course, you will need 12 white rubber bands for this part. Alright, let us begin. You're going to take your loom in the configured position. That means there's one peg like this, one like this, and one like this. You will actually only need one of the pegs for this, and we can begin now. What you're going to start off by is by placing your white rubber bands. So I'm going to get my white here, and we can begin. Take one from the, make sure that the arrow is pointing away from you. Take the white rubber band, and you're going to go all the way up your loom. I will fast forward from here. Alright, we've reached the end of our loom, and we can go back down our loom. We're down at this peg again. And we're going to start laying our pink and blue rubber bands, or your 18 any color rubber bands. We're going to start laying the cap bands, and instead of it being plain yellow here, I'm going to be using the pink and the blues. You're going to take one, and you're just going to twist it like that. It's kind of like what you would do in a fishtail, and you're going to do that for every single pin. There are 2 ways you can do this. You can either go like this and twist it so that's like that, or you can just take it when you start and twist it and then place it. It's just whatever is easier for you, but I feel like taking the rubber band and then twisting it is easier for me. I will fast forward from here. Alright, we've come to the end of our loom, and we've laid our X's. They look kind of like an infinity sign. Now you're going to turn around your loom so that the arrow is pointing toward you. So, you're going to lay your cap band. Now you have a choice. If you use 18 of the same color band for your X's, you can use that color, or you can use your white color. But I will use my pink color because this is blue, and then I'm going to use a pink there so that I just want to see what's going to go. So you're going to twist it into a figure A, loop it over itself, and put it down. But I do not like that way because it stretches out the rubber band a lot. So you're going to just place it, take it out, and then place it like that. And this helps when you're doing cap bands. But I looped it around 3 times. You do not have to do that. I'm just used to that more. Now, we're going to start the looping process. I'm using a crochet hook instead of my rainbow loom hook. It broke. I'm using the most thinnest one. It is a Boy 3.25 ml. But this is a little bit thin, but that's what works for me. This is the set that you will get when you go to Michael's, and I think these work the best. They're aluminum. Anyway, you're going to go and dig through all these rubber bands until you get this white rubber band. And all you're going to do is just loop the white rubber band. This is a very easy bracelet, and I call it a beginner bracelet because all you have to do is place X's, which is kind of hard for maybe a beginner, and just loop whites and place whites. And you'll just do this all the way up the loom. I will fast forward from here. Okay, now we have finished looping all these rubber bands. We're going to turn your loom around, but if you feel more comfortable to do this end part without turning your loom around, you don't have to do this, but I am. It's easier for me. You're going to take this and pull up all these rubber bands to the very top so that they're like at the top of the pin, like this. And this is the kind of hard part. Maybe for beginners it'd be really hard, but yeah. I'm going to take this up so you can see it. Okay. So you're pretty much going to put your hook in, channel through. So it's just you're putting your hook through all those pins, placing a rubber band down, and you're going to twist it out and open over the top and place it back there. And that's what happens when you have a thin hook. So I'm going to instead take a thicker hook. I'll take my purple hook, which is a 4.25. Going to go down, take that, put this on, pull that over, and loop that on itself. Like that. And now you can just pull this off your loom, and you don't want this to break, so we're just gonna, oh my god, I'm gonna turn this around a little bit and just pull it off with my fingers more. Okay, so now we have finally got this. This is the bracelet. It has the X's and everything, but it would have looked better if you used the same color. So yeah. And you should like pull it out so the shape comes in. And now we're going to extend the bracelet. So you're going to lay this aside. Take your loom. And last time we had it, it was turned around from us, so you're going to turn it over so that the arrow is going away from us. The red arrow, sorry. And you're going to place white rubber bands as long as your fist is. Mine is only 5, but the average is 8. So I'll just be using 5 here. And this is going to act as your cap band. So you're going to take it, put 2 fingers through, and place it from here, so it looks like there's 6, but that is a cap band, so it doesn't matter. You're going to turn your loom around so that the arrow is pointing away from us. And I'm going to loop this. There's no digging here, so you're just looping the single chain of rubber bands, which is very easy, super beginner, not hard at all. And now, we're going to get your C-clip ready, and I forgot to tell you that you will need a C-clip for this in the beginning. You're going to pull everything up, like we did last time. And this is what they do in a normal video take this, stretch it here, but that always stretches out the rubber band, which I do not like, but I'm doing that for video purposes. And there you have it. You're going to find your cap band here. Mine is this pink one that's looped around 3 times. Going to take it like that, and then hold it so that the C-clip goes through that. And thanks for watching.